guys, it is October 1st, and do you know what that means? That means fall makeup. So fall is officially in swing, the weather is finally cooled down, it's nice, it's not cold, it's not too hot. It's really perfect right now. So what better way to celebrate October than starting with a full-faced, everyday fall makeup look? This is just something easy you can do. It won't take too much time. You can do it in the mornings and just stuff like that while celebrating all of the beautiful fall colors. Alright, so for our foundation, I'm going to use this Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It is a little too pale for me right now since we're in the mix from going from summer to fall. So I'm just gonna pour some on the back of my hand. And then I'm actually gonna go in with this Maballine Fit Me in the shade 235 because this was my summer foundation, so right now it's too dark for me. So if I just mix these two together, I usually get a pretty good shade. Alright, so we're just gonna pat that in with our damp beauty blender. Dab, dab, dab. And I don't know why it does that. You don't really want to go heavy-handed with any kind of product with makeup because it pulls and stretches on your skin and your makeup won't be applied very even, and you'll get some spots where your foundation is very heavy and you'll get some spots where your foundation is light. Now my nose always gets rubbed off first in any kind of makeup I wear. So I'll probably end up just like half baking my nose, even though this isn't every day, but for school sometimes, not every time, but most of the time I'll end up baking it because that's where my makeup always comes off first. So after our foundation, I'm gonna do concealer. I don't do concealer before foundation. I used to for the longest time. But now I just kind of feel like once you rub it in or you put it on, the foundation just takes it away once you start blending with your beauty blender. So I'm gonna just take this CoverGirl concealer stick and I'm gonna rub it on the back of my hand. Kind of the same thing as the foundation. It helps break it down before you apply it to your face. This kind of helps from like moving the concealer rather than, I don't know, when I use a beauty blender it just kind of smears it around and it moves the product and all of a sudden the redness is showing through and it just doesn't work. So I'm just lightly tapping all over. It blends it really nice. This is a really good trick. Probably one of the best tips I have come across. And there, so now it doesn't even look, well, besides the obvious, it doesn't look that bad. I like the coverage, I like the matte-ness, it is good for me. So for my brows, I like to use two products normally. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. And then I use this L'Oreal brow. It's kind of like the same thing, but it's in a dark brown. I used Taupe to kind of like do my eyebrow, but then I use the dark brown to like give the appearance of more hair because my eyebrows are really light and the fronts are very sparse. So that's the only reason why I use the dark brown. So I'm not going to go too in depth on how I do my brows. I just start with a line underneath to about the arch tip of the arch, and then I lightly go down. So I don't know if you can tell, but some of that heaviness I was talking about earlier, because I did go a little heavy-handed, it kind of like starts to build up in this area. When that happens, I just like to use a Prow spoolie and kind of comb it out. Alright, so once I kind of got it mostly filled in, I'm going to go in with that L'Oreal darker shade. This, we're not going to fill in the eyebrow. We're just going to create light, short strokes. And again, it's a little too dark than what I like for my everyday, so I'm just gonna use my spoolie, push some of that out. So we got one brow done, so I'm just gonna fast forward this and do the other and come back and show you guys what I do on my eyelids. Anyway, so we got that done. I'm gonna move on to the eyes, and since it's fall, we're gonna do like an everyday fall look, super easy. You can do with any color, any palette you want, but yeah. So I'm gonna just use this. This is the Holy Grail. This is well used. Ever since I bought it, well used. I almost use this every day. Well, I probably do use it every day. Even when I use different palettes, I still end up going back to this palette for one color or another, but as you can see, very well used. Looks like I'm hitting the bottom of this one too. But yeah, beautiful colors, great formula. Yeah, so we're gonna go in with some of the more fall looks. So you see we have some burnt orange and colors here. So we're probably gonna use this top one and one of these two, and then this one for sure. Make it easy, since this is supposed to be an easy fall look, I'm just going to use the brush that comes with the palette. So it's just a double-sided brush. We have kind of a flat brush here, and then on the side we have a fluffy brush that I like to use more for blending. So we've got our brush and we've got our palette. I'm gonna go in with Golden Orchard up here just for a crease color first, because it's nice and light. I closed my palette that I was using for a mirror. Very smart. So we're lightly putting on the color. We're not packing it on. We're not blending like crazy. We are lightly putting it on and blending. I'm doing a mixture between circular motions and just sweeping it across. So after Golden Orchard, we're gonna go in with Burnt Orange, which is the darker of the oranges. And I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. I'm actually gonna use the flat end to do that. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and blended out. But for this look, I'm actually gonna just darken up the lid a little bit by using regular, which is that really dark burnt orange color. And I'm just gonna put that very close to my lash line. We'll blend it out. We don't want to bring it too far up on the lid, or else there'll be no point in why we did the other color. really doesn't like when I turn that way. And then I'm gonna go in with the Red Orchard color and just do the outer V. Just like so. And we're gonna bring it a tiny bit into the crease, but not a whole lot. This will just help give some more depth to the eye look. And depth is not a bad thing. Alright, so to tight line, I don't grab your lid because sometimes depending how oily your fingers are, that will take away the product that you put on your eyelids, and B, it will like smudge it sometimes and it's not good. So I like to grab between my brow and where my eyeshadow is. Just lift up, look down, just put on some liner. If you don't do this a lot, it's super uncomfortable in your eye. But once you start doing it, I would say after the third time, it's not that bad. And so now I don't like when eyeliner just stops. It's not a wing, but it's like a little baby wing. Just because I feel like it helps with my eye shape too. And yeah. So now I'm just kind of very thin eyeliner on my eyelid. Because when you put mascara on, you don't want to see any light skin coming through your eyelashes. Some burnt orange. Just gonna put it on there. And we're gonna run it on our lash line, our lower lash line to be exact. And then of course we need to make sure we blend it out. I'm just gonna take this super fluffy brush because it kind of angled and I like to blend with the high part moving. We're going to tight line our bottom line, our bottom lash line as well. But I'm not gonna tight line the entire thing. I like to just stop there and then grab my finger and kind of push the product out. Alright, so we're just going to smudge, smudge, smudge. What it comes out to, it's nice orange fall. I have green eyes, so I really like this look with my green eyes. I'm sure you can work on really any eye type, but yeah, you can make it as dark as light as you want, and yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. If you have any suggestions, comments, or questions about any products I used, let me know in the comments down below and I'll get back to you. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.